how can we create a connection between the audience and our main characters in the first chapter? It's important, and let's use webtoons as case studies to figure out the strategies. So the third one that we're going to talk about that I identified was basically the journey that is being presented is one that your particular audience is going to be interested in. Even if we don't necessarily see a whole lot about what are the character traits that would endear us to the main character, or we maybe don't necessarily have a visceral emotional reaction to their circumstance, but the journey that you are basically telling us we're going to go on is interesting enough. Master Villainess the Invincible, also on Tapas. Really good. A really good one. Okay, anyway, so we see a failed romance author in our world. She dies. I think it's another Truck-kun attack. Truck-kun is like a it's like a serial killer, okay? She is transported into the body of the villainess of the martial arts novel that she was reading, or that she had basically studied at the time, was studying at the time of her death, because she was thinking about transitioning to going to the martial arts genre, which was more popular. So she's going to have a lot of knowledge that's going to serve her well in this world that she's going in. So that's interesting. It's like, okay, I love that she has, and that could low key side note also kind of fall into the goodwill area, in the sense of having something extra, an extra talent, skill, knowledge, we'll add that in there. That's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. You know, how is she going to manipulate the situation? Obviously we're going to be knowing that she's going to be becoming the hero, even though she's being set up as the villain, and seeing how she uses that boon of knowledge is going to be interesting. It's interesting to me. I want to see it. She decides she has to use, obviously, like I just said, use the knowledge of the novel to change the fate of the villainess and herself, which obviously, as these usually are, if you're getting thrown into a villainess, is to die in some kind of horrible way, be evil and die. And she enters the story at a really terrible moment for the villainess as well. And so we want to see how she's going to overcome these circumstances. So I'm interested in the journey that we're going to be going on, right?